Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Lily's on. Now Lily's getting everybody in. Thank you, Lily. Lily, I'm gonna go live on you on Instagram, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, Lily isn't on. Oh shit.
Where's Lily?
Second, everybody. I'm multitasking. Usually Lily get is the one that's on, letting everybody in, but she might be in traffic. One second, everybody. Good morning on
I'm in,
Instagram. Oh, I got
I'm
nobody
in
there.
traffic with my grandmother today. We on the road, so we be off camera.
No worries. Good morning, Jimmy. Good morning, Rosanna. Hector. All right, let's see. Lily, are you there? Because I don't know if I'm letting people in or if it's you. Come on, Lily, respond to me.
It doesn't show her under the participants yet.
She doesn't, huh?
Nope. So she's probably
Carlos.
sitting out there in traffic.
It's okay. Men can multitask. At least I can. But today I'm doing a good job. All right. Yeah, I give credit to Lily because sometimes she's multitasking, let everybody in on the Zoom. All right. Well, we do. I got a good class for you guys today, by the way. You're gonna love it. The leads are that are coming in, we got to learn how to respond pretty fast to them. And I kind of figured it out, taking some shortcuts, and now trying to figure out what AI so I can move faster. All right, let's see here. Alberto, let's let him in. We had the pool party this weekend, guys. Some
How
of you
was it?
stopped by. It was hot, man. It was hot, but it was fun. We had 14 teams times two, so that's 32 people that were playing. And usually I at least win one of the games because you get two opportunities. And unfortunately, I won zero. So, all right, let me see. I'm the host. That's me. What? Someone's out there to check on Lily because Lily's not here, and at least she would have texted me. I guess I'm gonna have to come off Instagram. Hold on, everybody. What happened? Are you coming? No. Are you going to help me? Help me. Carlos, let's let Carlos in. And okay, we got 25 of you. So I think we're going to get started. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off Instagram because I can't do both at the same time. Oh, God. Yeah, let me shut down Instagram. And now, there, we're off. Too stressful to do both. All right. Good morning, everybody. How are you today?
Morning.
Come on, guys.
Blessed
Morning.
Tell me
and
good
highly
morning.
favored.
Good
Get me hooked up
morning.
here because, man, I was like doing Instagrams this morning to me. Good morning. Come on, guys. Ugh. Even in the chat. I'll take it in the chat. Come on.
Good morning.
Good
Buenos
morning.
dias.
One.
Good
Jesse, you're the one
morning.
that said good morning to me. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, everybody. Let's get started. I hope Lily's okay because usually she's on here letting people on as I give the class. So something must have gone wrong, flat tire, or her phone died. So I assume hope in the moment she'll tap in here. If you guys see her, tell her to say hello to me. All right, let's get started, everybody. Let me open this up here real quick. And let me get my slideshow going here. I'll make sure I came off, discard video, discard, we're off. All right. Okay. That's a little hectic for me, guys. All right. As a reminder to everybody, we have, oh my God, people just keep coming on. I can't do this at the same time. Sorry, guys. All right. What we do here, everybody, is we get listings, okay? And I want to share with everybody, what I do. I do this because you guys bring me deals, as you know, okay? And this is my Instagram, guys. Please follow me, and you'll see some of the posts, which is part of my business. I'll show you the page. So on the page now, what I do is I started to do buyer seminars, which I don't handle buyers, but I'm trying to figure out what works to get more sellers inside our post, I give you short little videos of the stuff that I do, like my vans. Okay, it's called the Edge. The parts for you guys, it's called the Edge. And then for the buyers, we call it buyers. And then for you want to see what I do for the sellers. Okay, so that's what we do. Admit, admit, admit. Oh my God, admit. All right, I think I got everybody in here. All right, so what we do here is I show you the shortcuts on how I get listings, all right? And in our portal, which is the listing agent portal, okay, everything's there for you. Everything that I do to run my business is here for you. We give it to you, okay? Today's subject is 24 hours. So these are all the things that I cover, including fix and flips, how to get sellers to call you. Damn, I mean, how to get sellers to call you. We're all struggling right now, and we're all paying a lot of money to vendors that are charging us. We pay them a couple of $1,000 in the end to find out the stuff does not work. Okay. And it's happening to us over and over. So what I show you to do it, I show you, I don't spend a lot of money on the stuff that I do. And if I do, share it with you. After a while, we got to reinvent our something new. This is a new website. We redid the website, everybody. So if you go to the website, this is it. Okay.
Good
This
morning.
is the new website. And Lily, thank
Okay,
God. You
really
okay?
quick. Yeah, no, yeah, my computer is being slow. Okay, go ahead and share your screen again. Sorry.
Oh,
My
no
computer
worries.
was
What I did is
frozen.
I came off Instagram, okay, because I couldn't handle both and letting people in at the same time. Everybody say good morning to Lily. Good morning, Lily.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Lily.
Morning.
Good
Lily.
We missed you.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
you got a little love. So we won't go live on Instagram, right, Lily?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Everybody give me a second. The queen is here.
Woo, so much love this morning. My
I
computer
forgot
may freeze
I
more
forgot what my
often.
1 second, everybody. Talk to them while I'm doing this, Lily.
What happened?
Talk to them while I'm typing this.
Oh, does anybody have any wins? New listings, new escrows, buyers, new babies. Come on, guys.
I have a new T-shirt from Alaska. My kids went on a cruise, and I got a T-shirt.
I love that.
That's a win, hey?
Yes, I am. My dad got me cute rings from Mexico. Yes, I am.
Oh, beautiful.
I got a win too. My kids went to Hawaii and I got a t-shirt too.
Ooh. Who else? Who else?
So can
All
I
right,
share really
Lily.
quick just on the wins because I actually got a chance to meet with Carolyn and her team, and so I'm really excited that she gave me the rundown. She told me how much success she has had with being in the program, and so I'm totally sold. I'm all in. So I'm really happy that there are people that you can actually go to, count on, and will actually have a testimonial. So
Yay.
so yeah, I think
Thank
that's
you.
awesome.
Thank you. Oh, Angel, guess what I'm doing today at 3:00? Yes, not
Tell me
on
what-
Zoom, not on Zoom. They're coming to my office. Now, and it's only for people, of course, that already bought your program and already have the net sheet, but I'm teaching them physically how to use the net sheet in person for people that are still stuck on the net sheet. Okay. Only for listing
You know-
agent members that are having trouble understanding the net sheet, explaining the net sheet, using it in the presentation and using it in a meeting. So I'm teaching them how to use the net sheet and go over it the way I go over it.
Aw.
I'm going to class too, Carolyn.
Carolyn, that's why you're so successful and loved because you give, 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 and the universe pays you back.
Oh my
I was-
goodness. Then at 4:00, I'm teaching them how to use the postcards for things that I owe.
Beautiful. And
There you go.
all that is money making making stuff. All right, let's
If
get
you
back.
guys don't know Carolyn Vasquez, guys, you should definitely connect with her. This is the perfect example of the listing agent and why it works. Because when she was at her old brokerage, she was a buyer's agent and only allowed to be a buyer's agent. She used her company's CRM. And when she left the company, she left because she wanted to be a listing agent. And they said, no, you can't be a listing agent, only buyers. I'm the listing agent. So she left the company. They kept all her data because she was using a company CRM, and all her referral exchange and HomeLight and all her referral websites. It's so hard to get back because they were all in
Such a mess.
company email, you guys. Don't use your
Yes, do
company
not.
emails. Don't use your company CRMs. Don't brand your company. Look at her now.
There you go.
Successful listing agent, top producing agent here.
There you go. I love it. Thank you, Angel. Angel, I'm telling you guys, if you're not a member yet, I'm telling you, I've grown so much because of Angel Hernandez. I'm telling you right now. So,
I'm going to add,
best place.
guys, what I show everybody here is how to get listings, how to flip, how to wholesale, and she took on beyond. She's also doing financial services for her clients. So when you're at a listing appointment, now you're able to sell them not sell them, but sign them up and get a referral fee on a living trust, sell them insurance. Because when you have a client that's a buyer, they need to buy these products. When you have a client that's a seller, they're transferring money. Guys, 1031
Annuities,
exchanges,
yeah.
they don't want properties. And this is what we show you here. But we are so behind, everybody. We're
Go ahead.
12 minutes behind. Let's get started. All right. What I was going to tell you quickly, everybody,
Missy Bar.
here is where you go. These are your products, everybody. Okay, so for members, you go to school. It's free. I think school is where you go. I used the wrong word, think. And in here is everything I do. And you can take it with you. It's free. Okay. Every time we have a class, there's a recording. Okay. Every time I do a social media that you guys can utilize, it's here. They're not perfect, but it's just to get you started. Okay. And every time we have classes on Thursdays on how to use all our technical stuff, it gets recorded. Okay. And now we got live classes. Caroline leads the live classes. All right. So we're here to help everybody. Okay. Let's go back. What I'm going to show you today is just to add on my screens. Give me a second.
I sent you a request to join on Instagram. Yeah.
Me? Oh God. The whole time I thought you were here, Lily. You know what, Lily? I think I'm gonna come off Instagram. This is unbearable for me at the moment. Okay. I just sent it to you. Did you get it?
Yes.
All right. If you come off, if it puts you off, let me know so I can shut it off. Guys, do you know when you go to a listing appointment? Hold on. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes you go to a listing appointment and things are just not going right. Well, that's one of those days today, everybody. As I'm trying to present to you, I'm doing my best and things are just fumbling all over the place. But in the end, things will work out. Let's get started, everybody. Okay, now that you've all forgiven me, okay. Today, what I'm gonna cover is let you guys right now know when I talk to a lot of people, the market's shifting, it's getting better, guys. Just to let you know, all of my properties all of a sudden are starting to get offers, which it kind of sucks because I was taking advantage of the situation and rebranding my name, and my phone has been ringing like crazy because my signs are all over the city, and my listings appointments are coming because of the signs without freaking Google ads. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you right now is, like Sylvia, you kept asking some of our members, and you decided to join. Everybody, do what she does. Don't be scared. Join. In 60 days, if I can't get you where you need to be, I'll give you your fucking money back. Okay, I just need everybody to understand. This is the moment to start branding yourself to make your business grow. That what we're going to cover today is the follow-up system. Okay. What is it that I do to follow up with our clients? I'm going to break it down for you. You got 24 hours. That's bad. But you got to try to get a hold of that client ASAP from the moment that lead comes in. That's what we do. And I'm going to tell you, it's hard. Okay. But you've chosen to be a realtor. You have to create a system to be able to connect with the client, and AI is coming where it'll help you, but you just got to put the right keywords in there. Okay. Now, when the lead comes in, we don't verify the first call. We call, we test, whatever it has to do, because they gave us a phone number and they gave us an email. Okay. But after we've made that phone call, we then verify the lead, and there are services out there that are free. We use through what is it, Cindy? Lily? Two people search, right?
Two people search.
It's free. It's free, right? So we type in the client's last name or whatever you want their phone number's best, an address, and you get a phone number. And way at the bottom, it gives you some of their relatives. Sometimes when you look at that individual, they're no longer on this earth. They're no longer here. But it's because one of the family members might have typed it in because they're the executors. So we verify the lead. Okay. Here is an overview, and we're gonna get really into this. And these subjects are boring, but you got to know how to get this done. Okay. So the follow-up system, if you see on the top, we verify the lead. One, and this is not going to be it, but I just want to give you an overview where we're headed. Lily calls, I call, Carolina calls, my team calls. Okay. Part two, we send out a package, we send out an email, we send out a text, we start a drip campaign. This is on the same day. Step three, if we fail to book the appointment, then it turns into a long-term lead. And sometimes it's immediately, all right? But let's break it down even more. Okay. Day one, we got 24 hours. Day one, the CRM sends an automatic text. But that text, everybody, it's when they raised their hand and they called on my lead, I told them I was going to give them a value, okay, a home value. Now, sometimes the system doesn't give them a home value, if this makes sense. For the members, they know what I'm talking about. But the system automatically will send them a text. And sometimes on that text, I get a response to say, I didn't get anything. I don't understand it. But that was the whole goal, to start a conversation. The moment I gave them the entire value, they don't call me anymore, or they don't want to talk to me because I gave them everything they needed. So I give them what they want, but limiting what they needed, which then allows a phone call. Okay. Now, we call within the moment they came in, we call within a minute. We're on it. Okay. Lily's on it, Carolina's on it, we're on it, or someone on the team is on it. Okay. From that moment, what happens next is if we don't reach them or we do reach them, a text goes out, a personal text, okay, from their phone. And they group text me because sometimes I can't do it myself. So if you have a team member that's licensed or not licensed, you choose. It doesn't matter. You want that lead to be called by somebody, okay? Well, we call it immediately, and a text will go out with me, the person, and the team member who sent out that text with a quick little video. Those videos have to be under 30 seconds at the moment, because if it's over 30 seconds, they're not going to get that video, okay? The next one is, and this is a little aggressive, they don't know you. They logged on for, just to get a value, or they saw your sign. Next thing you know, you're at your door, right? It's aggressive, but somebody else is doing it, everybody. And you have chosen to be in this career. You're not an officer, you're not a doctor, you're not a dentist. But if you chosen to do this and you want to be aggressive, you go to that door, all right? Then we mail out a package, all right? And in that package that we mail out, it's a package, and there's a letter that I give to you guys. It's the one that I use. It's the $100 letter. And when they receive it, they think it's money. Hold on. They think it's money, and some people try to cash it. Now, right now, the biggest transfer of wealth is happening, everybody. Okay, I don't know, you guys should know this. A lot of folks are elderly, and they need to move out into a retirement home. And these folks, sometimes their homes are in very, very bad condition. They haven't taken care of them. And those are the ones that I buy, right? I try to get them to fix their home. We can help fix their home, but if they choose not to go that route, or their family, got to talk to their family, choose not to take that route, then that becomes an opportunity for us. I can partner up with you, or you can do this on your own, okay? Point being, everybody, is that package, when they get that $100 letter, it's a conversation starter. That's another part of the business that we do, conversation starters. Why are these people calling us? Okay. And then the team will also send an email, okay, immediately. Now, this is day one. Now, to give you an example of that email or that text, here's what it looks. Take a picture of this, right? It says that, we send them a value. But the reality is, you see down here, no value actually went out. Oh, God, that's so evil. That's so deceiving. God, that's not right. You choose. You do what you want to do. I'm just telling you what gets my phone to ring. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Klein. The value, there was a glitch. But here, over the phone, now I give them the value, which starts the conversation. All right. And after that call, an actual email whether they answered or not, we actually send them an email giving them the values, what Zillow, Redfin, realtor.com, what they all show, and my opinion of its value, and then the offers that I give for them to give me a call. That email that I currently am using, it's available in the portal, so you can go take a look at it. Okay, but the email to me is so important. Now, I'm just reiterating, recovering, re-mentioning what I just told you all. We send a letter, and here's a copy of the letter so you can see it. It actually looks like a check on top, all right? That letter goes out immediately after they've raised their hand and they reached out to me. 2 weeks later, we send them out a flat fee postcard. I'm not a discount broker. I get 3% on all my listings. And soon, I think I'm gonna start asking for 4%, right? Because the sellers, for whatever reason, all this confusion with the lawsuit, it doesn't affect them to pay you 3 and 4. And then I tell them that the concession is optional, but they always will pay the concession. All right. You choose if you want that concession to be 2 or 3, but this is a conversation starter, which the backside of the postcard is in your portal to access. It's free to all of you. Okay. Then 3 weeks later, we send the flat fee postcard again, right? Because the flat fee postcard has been it seems to be working a lot better now, right? And now we just recreated and we did the same thing, but instead of the front saying flat fee, it says home sold above market value, and at the bottom it says flat fee options. All right. This is how we're trying to connect with the lead ASAP. They are getting bombarded so fast from us and getting so much stuff. This is day one. Everything got out, but I'm giving the overview of what follows. Okay. Now let's talk about this. See down here? Retargeting. Okay. This is the part where I told you, if you go to the portal, there's about 6 videos in there that you can download and just put your information and send it out. And as you progress, you start to make your own videos. And if you're already doing it, start doing it now. On your portal, if you take a look at my Instagram, you'll see what I have attached at the top of all mine, and we keep changing them. It just depends where the market is. But I am now chasing the lead and telling them to go to my social media, and they do. They tell me they look me up. And you see down here, all of it, again, it's in the portal, okay? Day 2, now it gets crazy, okay? I'm telling you right now, God, I go to these leads. They not only, when they were on their computer, they not just check your site, they check multiple sites. So they're getting bombarded by a lot of calls by a lot of different agents, okay? And sometimes they started because they saw an ad somewhere where they saw cash offer, and that's where they started. Then from there, they started to look at other sites because they didn't think they were going to ever get a call or a response right away. So they're on the system looking for other areas where we'll give them the value. So day 2, okay, we start all over. But what I do now is in my office, because I get so many of these, I got 5 team members that I say, hey, this lead came in, we didn't capture it. Do what you want. So the team member will email, text, send a video, go to the door, and we bombard them so bad that sometimes the lead will call and say, it wasn't me. Please remove me from your list. You guys are calling me too much. I'm going to call the police on you. But hey, it's enough. I don't know which ones are real and which ones are not. Sometimes it's a realtor testing the system. Why? Because they have no money. They're broke. They're broke. And they're trying to figure out how to get business. So they go on other sites to learn. Good for them. What I'm trying to tell you right now is when you get that call, don't get pissed off about it, okay? Just follow through. And if the person says, no, it wasn't me, then ask them, do you happen to know anybody else who's thinking about selling their home? And sometimes you may get a positive, and sometimes you may get a negative. The idea is take advantage of every single person you talk to. Donna and Carolyn, those are 2 beasts, 2 animals, two crazy realtors that every person they talk to, they get information out of it. Watch. Here's one more for you. One of my agents, young guy, I don't know if he's on here today, Andy, right? Andy gets does an open house, and everybody that comes into the open house, he converts every single one of those people, right? We have a listing that we had in here locally, and he just listed a property, and actually kept telling me, I listed another one, but appointments to him are listed another one. I said, dude, you tell me when you have a signed signature, that's when you listed another one. So now he tells me
me this morning saying new listing, new listing. I'm pretty sure I saw that on GroupMe.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh
That's
yeah,
where it
that
was.
kid gets so many listings. I'm like, damn.
Because he listens at the open houses. Back to what I'm trying to tell you. Even if you're at the open house and somebody walks in, you need to follow up with that lead immediately, because they not only talk to you, they talk to all the other realtors at all the other open houses. And what he keeps saying is that when he goes in with that net sheet, as what Carolyn's going to teach this when are you going to teach it, Carolyn? When does she say?
Today.
Today. Okay. That net sheet is a game changer. Now, there are net sheets out there, guys, that all the title companies provide us, but they're on a little phone. Right now, the way I utilize mine is because my average client is over the age of 60, and we like to see big numbers, not on a little screen. So that's how I set it up. So on the follow-up, guys, the next day, day two, if you have a team member, a son, someone who can help you, you guys got to get on it and call and call and call. Don't let that lead go by. Now, what I did for us is I created something else. Okay. It got a little crazy, and I adapted. And I may adapt again, guys. I may turn this into AI, because AI is changing so much. But if you have AI, you have to have an LLC, and you have to have a registered number, everybody. Okay. You have to have a registered number. So this is what the VA does. The team already called. When the lead comes in, they call within 10 minutes. They input it and they call within 10 minutes. Okay. They also follow up with the landline. Okay. The landline. They call from the CRM and they call from my landline. My VAs are in the Philippines, and I am able, because it's a void system. It acts as a landline. And the reason I call from a landline is sometimes when you call from a CRM, it says spam. So I wanted to cover both sides. My VA sent a text from the CRM. They email from the CRM. And the reason I want them to do that is because when you get a staff member to do it, it records their conversation. And I want to hear what they're saying. If they're weak, if they didn't do well, it's time to let them go and get someone else. But my VA also call every single one of you, and I hope you listen to me carefully. Okay. You may be working for a company. Whoever that company is, they give you an email. When you get fired, when you leave the company, you lose your email to the company. You lose your emails to them. So you got to have your own domain. Okay. You have to have your own domain. Angel@angelandpatty.com. Angelandpatty.com is my domain. Every single one of you should have your own domain. Okay. So what I ended up doing is I gave my VAs an email, and it's Carolina@angelandpatty.com. They email the client the value. I don't do it. We don't do it. My VAs do it. I delegate it. So they prepare an email, they send it out, right? And when they respond, I see it, Lily sees it, Carolina sees it, we all see it. So when they respond, immediately we're on it. Okay. So this is what the VAs do, which you can do also. So I'm giving you a couple of overviews, a couple of ways so you can see what needs to be done when these leads come in. You should be doing this yourself, but I explained it to you how we do it, and I'm explaining out how my VAs do it. You could do this yourself. But we call again. All right. My team not only called when the lead came in, they call in the evening when they get home. And the VAs call up to 7 o'clock so we can try to capture that lead. Okay. Then the VA, again, they do another follow-up call, not just from the CRM, but also from the landline, trying to increase how we make these calls. Now let's do one more thing. Let's pile this up. Now I'm going to show you how we do it both combined. Okay. My team and VAs. So you get the point. The whole point, what I'm trying to tell all of you is that the follow-up right now is so important, because if we don't follow up with these leads, and I'm going to stop there for a moment. Okay. Even me following up with these leads, We're talking to them. I'm on them. Okay. I haven't had the opportunity to meet with them. They haven't given us the appointment, but we're having a good conversation. Before we make the call, we check the MLS to make sure it's not listed. Okay. And it hurts. We bring it up and it says listed. Oh, well, it's a numbers game. So I just want to let you know, you need to really, when they come in, you got to move quickly. There's one that my team just told me, and it doesn't hurt me that much because it's, I think, at 88th Street in Los Angeles. It's a little farther for me. And we were having conversations going back and forth. He said he wasn't going to list it, and it got listed. Okay. So when people tell you you're not going to list it, they don't want to talk to you. You didn't connect. They didn't like what you delivered. It wasn't good enough. They didn't like whatever you said. It didn't get their attention. All right. Let's go back. All right. Here's how we do it in the whole entire system. I mean, all of us combined. Okay. So let me just get this out of the way. Why is this there? Okay. So first day, we do this for about 8 days in a row. This is why it drives them nuts. The VA calls, texts, emails from the CRM. Okay. This is for 8 days. I try to call, and if I can't, and lately haven't been able to. So my team member calls from me. They call, they text, they email, we mail a package, we do everything. Okay. And in the evening, the VA calls from the voice system. And this is really where I should improve myself. I just haven't done it. I was talking to Lily. It seems like capturing leads lately is slowed down. So maybe I do need to set up now one of my team members to call in the evening. Okay. When we call them for 8 days in a row and nothing's happening, we then turn this into what we call an A lead. These are hot. When it turns into an A lead, we contact them 2 days. Okay. For 2 days, every other 2 days. And I said that wrong. These two here come together. Okay. After a while, we haven't had success. Step 2, we turn it into what's called a B lead. A B lead is we're calling them now every other week. And we call 2 times in that day, in the morning and the evening. And we also send a text and a small little email. I was talking to my team. Now we're going to send it over to email. Okay. Nothing's happening with that lead. So step 3 now is we turn it into a C. Okay. And it's important that I follow this route because after I call them as a C every 3 weeks, sometimes they do it every 2 weeks because there was something that was said. You decide. But here are the big ones, the D leads. They told me to F off. They never answered the phone. We kept calling them. These are the ones that, and somewhere along the line, after getting our mail, our postcards, our phone calls, they call and they say, I've been seeing you everywhere. I'm thinking about selling my house. Can you call me? Or they leave a message. You guys have been bombarding me. I'm ready. Come see my house. Those are the D leads. But this is a combination of me, my team, and my VAs. Mail, email, landline, through the CRM, and through the cell phone. This is some boring crap, guys, but this is what gets me on the average 180 listing appointments in a given year. Okay. And I don't list them all. Some I go regardless because they're not ready, but I go because I want them to see me. I want them to get to know me. I want them to see how I deliver. And those are the ones that when they're ready, if they like me and my team was able to stay connected with them, they'll call me. I didn't used to go. And by the time I got them, they listed with someone else. I got a call. This one gentleman I met, it's a probate, and I've been meeting with them. I've been calling. No, I met with them once, and I had good conversations with them for about 6 months. He called me over the weekend and said he's going with a company, and I looked up the company, and man, it was an impressive company. It's a probate. And I thought, shit, what am I going to say? Because their website was beautiful. They had 5 companies, and it looked like a law firm. So I thought, do I fight for it? Do I let it go? And it's this one in Compton, and I thought, it's just got a lot of work to it. So I made a choice. I'm not even going to follow it through because I have that ability. Point being is your follow-up, if it doesn't work in the 24 hours, there's another part of the business where you need to make sure you have a system in place that the man respected me so much. They called me and apologized and said he was going with the other company. And he did add that his attorney was basically forcing him. Okay. Now, people don't call you. Next thing you know, they list with someone else. But if your follow up is good, they're going to go with you. All right, folks. So right now, what I just covered, this is, and I'll continue and I'll answer questions. But here's what I'm going to tell you. For those of you that are here and you need help, this is what we call the implementation. Sylvia, that's how I met Caroline. That's how I met Donna. Sylvia, I just started not long ago. And what I'm doing now is I'm telling you during this time when you guys are on during the first 2 months, if you're not performing, I hold you accountable. I created an accountability sheet, right? And if you're not, if you do, you do everything I told you to do, and it doesn't work, I give you your money back. If you tell me in the end, it didn't work, I'm watching your stats, I go, dude, you didn't do crap. No, that's why you're not getting any deals because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Because here's what it really is. I meet with you for an hour and a half, and I look at your business. At the end of the 60 days, I'm going to see if you lined up everything like I told you to do. And if you didn't, it's your fault. And this is what's happening to a lot of our agents in our world. We're not doing what we're hearing, but we're not initiating what we have to do. We're taking classes, but we're not initiating what we have to do. Okay. So, if you're doing that, you're doing that with your life. And I don't mean to put you down. None of you, every single one of you here has the ability to do a lot of deposits in the bank. Right now, the market's going to break, guys. Right now, if Powell steps back, this is not a political steps back and we get a new person in place and they drop those rates, eventually this country is going to crash. But at the moment, you guys will be able to put a lot of deals together, get listings, okay? And if the market remains the way that it is, slow as it is, this is your moment. We're redesigning who we are. What we're going to do is we're going to brand you. Okay. We're going to brand you. And I'm going to show how we're going to brand your name and how you're going to get phone calls without spending a lot of money. Okay. So that was the follow-up system. Let's open it up to see if anybody has any questions on any subject, because this is what we do here. If this stuff didn't make sense, ask me a question and I'll answer it. Anybody have a question?
I wanted to touch on what you said. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. The way you show up is the way you show up in life. Moni, did you have a question?
If I can, I want to share something with people that I didn't even realize until, I met Angel and started using my own domain for everything. When you're using a company domain, let's say you have to use your company domain, okay, whatever it is. But what if you're running Google ads? What if you're running, you have your website, you have your Facebook, you have your social media. Are you using different emails then? Because then you're not, your search engine optimization is looking for the domain. That's why the companies want you to use their company domain, because then when you're going online and you're signing up for all these things, everybody sees at whatever company you work at.com. That's your employee in a sense, right? Even though I know we're all independent contractors, but if we're independent contractors, why are you using your company name? But anyway, so if you're going to do that, you're really hurting your own brand because you're doing the branding for the company that you work for. So when I had to change everything from my old company to just my name, now it took almost over a year for my name to build up because I wasn't using my name. I was using my old brokerage name. Of course, they want you to use that. I realize now, like, oh my God, for 12 years, I was using the brokerage name. Of course, they wanted to use that. Of course, they told me, use that for everything. Okay. So I was using it for everything. Facebook, Instagram, any advertising, everything had the brokerage company name. You got to look at, and I just Googled it right now. It'd be like, let me Google that again. Because somebody said that to me, and I'm like, let me ask ChatGPT, right? If you're doing Google ads and you're going to do all this work, then create your own damn domain. Because why are you going to do all this work for your company? Unless you work for Angel, that's different.
You know, and I'm going to reiterate what she said. Today was capturing leads, but I'm going to touch on that. Right now, if I go to ChatGPT and I type in realtors in San Diego, realtors in Chino, and I ask ChatGPT, my mom just passed away, and I need someone that can handle probate, somebody going to living trust in Chino. If you have those keywords and you have your own domain, your name's going to come up. Okay. If somebody typed in, I'm getting a divorce, I need a good realtor that can handle me, your name's going to come up. Okay. And many people don't get that. I was telling Andy, you know, he was here during Cornhole, and I told Andy, because he got it. Okay. Some of you got it. I said, Andy, my company, I own my own building, right? And the building has a sign that says Energy Real Estate. And I said, Andy, I'm going to change the company name to Angel and Patty. And he looks at me and goes, no, because that takes away his ability to brand himself. And this is our company. Now it's Angel and Patty. I'm teaching you all to brand yourself. And see, even myself, for my own agents, I hurt myself. But hey, I'm here to help myself and help other agents. Because if I name the company Angel and Patty, it takes away their ability if they're trying to dominate or get business in Whittier. And he wants business in Whittier. So it all comes down to branding, everybody. Branding includes your social media. Carolyn, thank you for bringing that up. And that's one of the things that we teach you here. Now, I'm not a coach, guys. I'm a realtor, just like you. But somewhere along the line, I guess people will call me a coach, right? I'm not a mentor. I'm not here to boost your morale. You know, I'm a realtor. What I do is I'm in the battlefield. This is war, guys. We're down here fighting. I'm a soldier like you, but I'm an experienced soldier. And the reason I help you is because when I show you how I get my leads, and when people like Caroline help me show you how to use the net sheet, which thank you, by the way, on Wednesdays, we do show you how to use the net sheet, but I more than anything go through the scenarios. Because here's the next thing, guys. Right now, when you go to that listing appointment and you go meet that senior citizen, if you have not had experience in dealing with situations on how to help them, they interview you, they interview someone like me, and I deliver all the stuff that nobody was able to explain to them. And this is Wednesday's classes. The next thing you know, you follow up. Hey, I was following to see if you're going to list with me. Oh, we already listed with so-and-so. And you do not want that to happen to you. It's happening to a lot of realtors, okay? Especially right now. You need every listing that you can, because and it'll get better, guys, because not every listing is selling, okay? Not every listing is selling. Now, let me tell you something. City agents are bringing in offers, right? No, we'll cover that at 10:15. But what I'm trying to tell every single one of you right now is that if you're going to get a listing, you got to have the experience to be able to deliver to a client, and that will ensure that you get the listing, and that's utilizing the net sheet. When we utilize the net sheet, we talk about, and you may want to attend Caroline's class. We talk about the 6 different prices, as you all know. Okay, we talk about their capital gains, which you're not supposed to, but you got to give them an idea. This is their biggest asset, everybody. We talk about how much money they're going to have left over. We talk about what their payment's going to be utilizing that money to buy the house. And it's all on a spreadsheet. And you're going from one tab to another tab to another tab. While you're there, this house is so bad. We can't even get financing on it. And that's when you get the opportunity to buy. Right now, I'll give you a good one. Guys, I got 3 flips right now. We barely got out of one. We just closed it. One, I'm barely getting out of it. I'm going to make 15,000. On another one, I'm going to make 70,000 because the market went like this. But I see if Powell goes in and if Powell goes out, and I'm banking that the rates are going to drop because right now all my properties are starting to get offers. That means the market's getting better. So we're looking for properties. If you guys have one, that's a good one. Let's partner up. If you haven't already submitted 2 offers, one for the city of Pico Rivera and one for the city of La Habra. 2 deals, okay? Each one will give me about $70,000. That means for me, the homeowner who has that property, all they see is they haven't been able to sell, which gives me an opportunity to buy it low. And in the process, as this market takes off, we're going to teach you how to brand you at the same time when you get that home. At the same time, when you get that deal, I'm going to show you how to flip that property. Okay. If you have the half of the money or part of the money, and we'll recap that in Wednesday's class. So, Caroline, I got to tell you, every time you're here, you give some really good input and you remind me to tell these people what I do to help get them to where they need to be. And I'm going to point someone out. Rudy's here. Okay. Rudy is the resource. Man, I'm going to tell you, Rudy, I keep seeing his post over and over on Instagram, right? But all of you have the ability. Rudy is he's been a member for a long time, and he sent me, actually, he used the guy that designed my signs. He came down here to get them. But Rudy, how many signs do you own for your open houses? I think Rudy's reading something else. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you. Rudy has, I think, probably about 25 to 30 signs, and he had my guy Juan creating for him. All right. And what he does is, if you follow him, he does a lot of open houses and he's listing properties. He's in a market where he doesn't have competition like we do. All right. So, bottom line, at the end of the day, every single one of you is going to become a brand. All right.
Wait, I want to recap on your system again because it's this easy. We have Go High Level CRM. We run Google Ads. They get directed to your landing page. They input their information. They automatically get inputted into your CRM. They get an automated text and email. You get notified. You pick up your phone, you call, you text, you email, and you can even send a 30-second video of yourself saying, "Hi, I just left you a message in regards to your property. Give me a call back. I'd love to meet with you. I'll pay you $100 just for your time." That's it. Send it. They see you. They're like, "Oh, this is a real person. That was a nice message. What do you mean you'll give me $100?" And then they'll call you back. That's a whole system. And then after that, they'll call you. You go to your listing appointment. You use your Juicy Seller net sheet. You get your 3% commission signed before you even walk out, because if not, I will chew you up. Hi, Angel. And then after you get your listing, you host your open houses. I highly recommend, if it's vacant, to host open houses during the week, because what happens during the week? People go to work, people drop off their kids at school. So that's how you get exposure. People will call you. I got 2 listing calls yesterday just off signs. "Hey, I saw your sign. I want to sell my house. Hey, I saw your sign. I want to sell my house." Boom, just like that, 2 listing appointments. Branding is everything. Then when you go to your open houses, what do you guys do? You can bring in a buyer and you can double end it. Look at Donna. Donna got an open house. She got the buyer. That buyer had to sell, so she got that listing, and then she double ended that. That's 4 transactions in one deal, just like that. I'm not saying it's easy and that it's going to happen every time, but I'm saying that it is possible, and 100% is possible 100% of the time. You just have to put in the work. You have to go full force and just go all in. And if you guys are uncomfortable or afraid, you need to reach out to me so that I can help you with that, because the only thing that is stopping you guys is fear. And if you're lazy, that's how you show up in life. Not to be mean, but stop being lazy. You know what I mean? That's me. I'm a procrastinator. And I'm like, I'm done. I can't be a procrastinator anymore. I need to get my shit, together. Let's go, guys. 2025 is almost over. How many of us achieved half of the goals we said we were going to achieve? I'm not, yeah,
You're so brutal.
I'm just saying myself, because I'm running out of time. It's already September and I'm like, shit, I'm in a small crunch time. You know what I mean? So you guys, we're here to support each other, uplift each other, empower each other. I'm here to support you guys. Whenever you guys need help, I have multiple agents. Reach out to me. I'm always here. I'm always available. Sylvia is a new agent. She texts me and I reach out to her. If I don't have the answer, I get someone else to get it. Carolyn over here, she's taking time to personally show you guys in person. This is a listing agent community here. I will show you guys how to fix, flip, wholesale. If you don't know how to do that, you log on to school and you just search wholesale, fix and flip. So many videos will pop up that you guys can watch that will show you guys exactly what you guys need to learn. And all of this, we give it to you guys for free just by joining our listing agent community, which I dropped the link in the chat, and I'll drop it again so that those of you who are not part of the listing agent can go ahead and join us, so you can be in our seller net sheet class tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Angel, I have
Look,
a
guys,
question.
let me tell them this real quick, Andy. Arrow. I just barely put Arrow on the market, I think on Thursday. 2 offers already. Okay, over a million. Meyer, I just put it on the market, 2 offers. Okay, my targeted price, and this is what I'm going to show you right now at 10:15. How we got these, how we got the client to accept offers. Hepworth, all these 3, I put them up this past week, and this one has, I think, 2 offers. Guys, right now is your moment. McKinda, the goal was to sell McKinda for $1,000,001, but the market shifted on us. We went into escrow for 965. So at 10:15, it's the next level. I'm gonna show you guys how to list, how to make sure it freaking sells. Sells. Okay. And how to make sure it follows through so you can close it. Because right now, you may get a listing, but it's not going to sell. Okay, it sells. The agent is going to come back and ask you for a ton of money. I'm going to show you how to save that sucker so you don't end up falling out of escrow, right? By the way, I do make mistakes. We sold one property that I've been trying to sell forever, and we tried a new escrow company, and that wasn't ours, and they never got the deposit. So the buyer backed out. I mean, I go, hey, well, we still have to give you back your deposit. And the agent goes, you guys never collected it. I went, oh my gosh, shit happens, guys. All right. Bottom line, here's what I want you to do. For those of you that are new, just go here, okay? And it's in your portal. Just sign up. It's free. And then access the
Oh.
account.
Right now,
Okay.
they're really quick. A lot of our clients were asking for the email, so go back to school so we can show them really quick.
Sure.
Got it open. Okay, go to classroom.
Andy had a question.
Everybody, this is available to you guys. Go to classroom, type in search emails. Just type in email search.
By the way, you gave everybody a tour last week. They can
Yeah.
look, you guys can look up that
You
video.
guys, there are emails that I sent regarding offer details from agents that submit offers. We have CMA email templates. We have listing lead emails, follow-up letter emails, all kinds of emails that we send out to our clients, and they're available to you guys in the portal. Anything you need, just search it in the toolbar and it'll pop up.
Hey, we must have been entertaining because when we started, we had 62 and we have 61 people. 62 people. I take that back. Hey, Lily, I'm not boring. Everybody, Lily says I'm boring. I'm not a good speaker, but I'm gonna, if they're still here, Lily,
You're
I'm
not
not
boring. You just speak angel lingo, and not everybody understands angel lingo, so I have to translate.
Everybody, does anybody have any other questions we can help you? Because I think we pretty much covered everything. We're available. You guys can go to the portal. You guys can sign up for free. Access my portal that I just showed you. It's all there. Doesn't cost you anything. And my ultimate goal is that you and I do a flip together. Okay. Some of these flips, man, you guys don't understand, or maybe you do know, or maybe you've done it. And some of you are flippers on here. I know Jerry flips, right? I know some of you flip, a little bit. Some of you may flip a lot. But last year, my son was telling me was a slow year for us. He said, I thought I had made 700, but we made 650. Not bad, guys, on flips. That's my side job. And that money, I don't keep it. We split it. Kevin takes half, I take half. All right. But he manages. He's the one that runs them. So in that, some of you were involved because you brought us deals. And this is your opportunity. I want you to flip list properties. That's my ultimate goal. When you have listings, you're going to attract buyers. Okay. When you attract buyers, okay, then when you get a flip that you don't want, you're going to wholesale it. Okay. You're going to wholesale it. All right. And that's where we're getting our business. So you're going to flip, you're going to list, you're going to wholesale if you don't want it. And I apologize. Andy, you had a question before we cut off. Andy, you still there? I heard your voice. You yelled good morning to somebody.
You're on mute.
You're on mute, Andy.
Hey, hello. Hey, I was gonna ask. I have a listing coming up on Leffingwell.
Yes.
It's a busy street. Would you say it's smart? Because it's like one of those 2-story condos. Is it smart to get one of those big posts and still put a sign right there, a big one?
So
Just
they
I
can see
still
over the boulevard?
Yes, they can see over Leffingwell.
Hell yeah. All day long. You should have one in the back and one in the front. Okay. You should have one in the
I'm gonna
back
get one.
and one in the front. And those, Andy, I saw your signs. It really shows your name, which just to recap, everybody, I hired a new driver because I learned from you guys. And Andy did what I did on signs and just took it to a whole new level. And when I hired the driver, I told the driver, whose signs do you see out there? And he says, Andy Castaneda. I go, what the are you serious? So Andy was doing open houses during the weekday, and that's what I used to do during the weekday, right? So now we're doing open houses during the weekday again, because everybody, that's when people are going to recognize you. Because during the weekend, there's signs everywhere, but on the weekday, there's no signs. Okay. So it's a
Wait,
good
I
time
want to
to
say
promote yourself.
this client found me, so they saw my signs, they took a photo of it, and then they looked me up on Google, and they saw my first 5-star reviews, and then it turned into an appointment. And now it's a listing. I didn't even go in there for a listing. I thought they just wanted to ask questions about Prop 19 or just ask questions. But then they're like, "Andy, we're ready to move. We want to move now. We don't like the area." So I was
Which
like,
one's
"Okay,
that?
no."
Which one's that?
Oh, the condo that I just listed. I got it signed too, Angel. I'm not just saying I listed it. I
There
got it
you
signed.
go. By the way,
There we
Andy's only
go.
Andy's only 20 years old, right? And nothing stops him. He has no fear. He asks us questions and he's all over the place.
And he's a full-time student.
One of my agents is Donna, right? And Donna's mentoring him, and Donna's a beast. Okay, Donna did what I do and took it to a whole new level, which we film. By the way, there's a video that when we interviewed Caroline, because she terrorizes the world, and she's on our portal, and so is Donna's. Okay, and actually those are only accessible to the implementation members, but maybe we'll let you guys watch them. All right, folks. 9:57. In any subjects, we got 2 more minutes. I can help you with. If you have a dilemma, you're trying to get a listing right now, you tell me what you want. We can answer. If not, we're pretty much done, guys. Unless Lily, you want to add something.
I just want to say who you work with matters. And you should work with me because I care.
For those of you that are guests here today, make sure you sign up. It's free, guys. Sign up, get in the
Okay.
portal, access my
Someone has
portal,
a
and get all the stuff in there.
I have 2 questions. The 99 includes Go High Level CRM and help with building the system out and also in-depth training. Yeah, so $99, you get training Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 9 a.m. You get access to the school portal where you'll get access to unlimited past recording classes that are super valuable, like Buy Before You Sell or DST. If you don't know what those 2 things are, that's a perfect reason why you should sign up today. So you get the Go High Level CRM as well, and we give you guys instructions on how to create your own landing page and how to set up your Google ads. So everything is on there so that you can set it up yourself. $99, 3 weekly trainings, recorded classes, CRM. We show you how to do it. And also, what else do you get? A community. So $99 a month. But if you are not tech savvy or you say you're going to do it and you don't do it and you know you're that person who says I'm going to do something and then never does it and then you forget and then you get left behind and then you're like shit and then it's like a year later and you're like damn I should have done that a long time ago. So if you're that person, a procrastinator, like I'm a procrastinator sometimes, I'm not going to lie. We have the implementation members so that you pay for the year upfront. $14.97. So you get everything I just covered, but we also set up the whole system for you. So your marketing materials, your Go High Level CRM, your landing page, your Google ads. We give you everything, including the seller net sheet and another exclusive private training Tuesdays at 10:15 a.m. where you guys are the first ones to try everything. We help you guys. We hold your hand. We do everything with you guys. And then also our implementation members have access to hiring our VAs personally, and they're already trained on how to call. So we just give them access to your Go High Level. They make your calls, and then they will live transfer you the seller so that you can close and book that appointment. And we also have CRM management available to our implementation members. So that is one of our tech guys who will manage your CRM and do things for you to get more leads in there. So the opportunities here are endless, guys. I highly suggest to start with the $99. It's free for 14 days. You can cancel at any time and you can always upgrade to the $14.97.
Somebody asked, is there monthly payments? Call Lily. If anybody has a question, call Lily. And why am I doing this? Honestly, I don't get rich on this stuff. I make a lot of money. $99 doesn't make me any money, guys. What I'm trying to do is help you and build my source with you so you guys can bring us some deals and we can work together. Okay. Now, when you start, I meet with you. I meet with you to look at your business. I'm going to analyze it and I'm going to tell you what's missing. And I've met with many of you and I see what's wrong. Okay. So I'll help you with it. Number one. Number two, then you also meet with my team, Mike and Brian, and they help you set up. And then throughout, we'll help you get to your destination. This is your moment to become a listing agent, everybody. This is your moment to become a listing agent. So, like Lily said, you need to get on here, sign up for free, access the portal, see what's there. 99 bucks. You're going to spend that at dinner, but you're not going to get nothing out of it except to get a little chubby. Okay.
Oh, did you see the little breakdown of the comparison sheet? Is that on the free? No, that's a free.
Yeah, I did. It was right. It was right here.
Beautiful. This is our new updated website, you guys. I love it.
Hey, somebody drew a line on it. I don't know what that means.
I think that was you or somebody. I don't know.
Me?
No.
Probably was.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Okay, everybody, click on the link and join our listing agent community for free so you can join us tomorrow at 9 a.m. Again, this is all advice. All these tools are free and available to you, but if you don't want them, you don't have to take them. Implementation numbers. I will text you and email you the link for our meeting at 10:15. See you
Perfect.
soon.
Thank you.
Bye.